Today on Riverland TV.
So my journey began in March of 2023. I was having really bad cramps, lower GI cramps, and I went to my general practitioner, nurse practitioner, whatever you want to call her. I call her my lifesaver, Mandy Mendoza, and I have a video of her on my YouTube channel on her practice, and I really credit her with getting the ball rolling on my recovery. I was actually sitting in her office and one of those cramps hit me, and I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, it was an 8 or a 9. It was brutal, and she immediately got on the phone and set up appointments for my colonoscopy and all of that. And so March 2023 was when I was diagnosed. I went for surgery at HCA Hospital in Inverness, and I cannot give them enough shout outs. What a great hospital, just bar none. And under the care of my gastro-oncologist, whatever they're called, Dr. Carmaine, he, after my colonoscopy, I found a tumor. They found a tumor, and excuse me, I'm suffering from chemo brain, so that's one of the side effects of chemo. If I'm rambling or whatever, but anyway, scheduled after my colonoscopy, they found the tumor in my intestine. Got a colon resection done by Dr. Carmaine that same month or early the next month, and started chemo right after that under my oncologist, Dr. Dela Cruz. And that was an 8 treatment plan, 4 months, every other week. And I went through Florida Cancer Center, and I cannot give them enough praise and shout outs. The people there are amazing. My nursing staff, my doctor was incredible. And after my 4 weeks, my 4 months of treatment, they did what's called a Guardant ctDNA test. And I'll speak more about that later, but it's a marker to measure how much waste cancer cell DNA is in your bloodstream. And low numbers are good, and my number was 0, and I got to ring the bell. I went for a while, went in for a routine checkup in November of 24, and I had just had the Guardian test taken in my labs 4 weeks prior, and my numbers ticked up a little bit. They went up to 5. So Dr. Dela Cruz put me back on the same regimen of chemo, and I'll put links to all the chemo meds that I was on, so y'all can read about those if you're going through this, and find out the side effects and all that. I won't get too much into the weeds on the treatment and everything, but I will provide links for it in the comments and the description section. So went back on chemo, another 4 months of treatment, and during that time period, Dr. Dela Cruz retired, and I went under the care, still under Florida Cancer Specialist. I went under the care of Dr. Zhang, and very attentive doctor. Still getting to know him a little bit, but my markers went back up again, and I went from a 5 under Dela Cruz, and I went almost 3 months, 4 months, and my markers went up from 5 to 50. Now, put that in layman's terms, or easy to understand terms, I should say. Those markers are like a smoke detector in your house. It's the lower the number, 0 means there's nothing. Okay, a 5 would mean that there is smoke. That's my seatbelt alarm going off. I can't wear my seatbelt with my port in. I have a port right here, and I can't wear my seatbelt with it because it hurts. Went up from a 5. That means the smoke detector is detecting a whiff of smoke, but nothing really serious. It's containable, we'll put it that way. My marker this last time was a 50, and that would mean that there is a full-blown fire somewhere in my bloodstream, and I need to go back under treatment. So that's where I am right now. I've gone through 3 treatments, and so far so good. It's a new drug, and I'll put the links to the new drugs in the comments or in the description below. But the difference between this one and the last one, the side effects with my other drugs, my other chemo, and were the major one I had was sensitivity to cold. So I would suggest if you go under these treatments, get gloves, because you just cannot touch it. You can't touch anything out of the refrigerator or a cooler without lightning bolts going through your fingers. Your toes are cold. I wore socks all the time. This new treatment that I'm on, the only real side effect I have, and from what Dr. Zane was telling me, was 75% of the people that undergo this chemotherapy, it's really, really bad for them. Diarrhea, rash, hair falls out, low appetite, acid reflux, all of that. 25% of the people that are on this medication, typically they have the same symptoms, or not all of them, but 25% of them do have lesser symptoms. Right now, I feel that I'm in that 25% range, and keep the prayers coming that I stay in that 25% range, because I'm doing really well. I had a real bad bout last week with acid reflux, but I called them. They brought me right in. This is what I'm saying about this place. They brought me right in, and they gave me fluids and steroids and a Pepcid shot. And I'm telling you, within 2 hours of leaving that place, I felt 90% better. Just hands down 90% better. So I'm gonna leave it off right here. I'll pick it up later on. I've got several projects that I'm working on, and I cannot emphasize this enough. Find something you love to do and make yourself do it. Make yourself do it. I bought a boat in between treatments. Thought I was cancer free. I was ready to live my best life on the river, and I still am. Don't get me wrong, I still am. But it's on hold right now. So what I'm doing is I'm working on my boat a little bit at a time. It's a 1997 Proline. I got it for a real good price, and I was planning on doing projects on it, but I was planning on going fishing up here. I live up here in the fishing capital of Florida. I mean, it's the best fisheries in the state. And so now I'm just working on my boat. Some people might say it was an irresponsible decision. I don't care. Don't let people do that to you. You make the decisions for your life. You make the decisions what you want to do. If you want to take a trip to Europe, then damn it, take a trip to Europe. Okay? If you want to do something outrageous, do it. Don't let people dictate how you treat your treatment. And that's all I'm going to say about that. I put a lot of money into my boat. I am doing fine. We're doing fine on our medical bills. We're not hurting. You know, I've been asked several times for people to set up a GoFundMe and all that. I'm not that person, okay? I take care of myself. I take care of my family. But with this being a YouTube video, this is me taking care of myself. If I can get enough views on here, maybe YouTube will notice this, and you know, I can get some financial help through that. That's my goal, okay? If we can make this go viral, that is my goal. And your comments and your prayers are so appreciated. I cannot tell you how much I love each and every one of you. God bless you, and I'll get back with you later on and continue my story. Thank you.